Hello, it's Abigail Bradbury, and this is the first episode of our vodcast about learning and teaching biology. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about blended learning. So, first, we have an info pic that I'm going to show you related to genetics. Now, in this unit on genetics, we're going to apply genetics in a lot of different ways. One of the ways that we're going to apply them is by looking at genetics of turkeys. Since it's November, this is pretty fitting. So, if you notice, here is a picture of my own turkey, Tom, and this discusses that while we prepare for Thanksgiving, let's learn about turkeys and why they look like they do. To help us learn about genetics, we'll meet one of Mrs. Bradbury's favorite turkeys, a black Spanish turkey named Tom. Black Spanish turkeys were created via artificial selection called selective breeding. There are many different types of turkeys, and in biology class, we'll be looking at many different varieties and how they've been developed. So then there are some things to notice about Tom here. He has a solid head, a large snood, which is that thing that comes down from his beak, dark legs, and shiny black feathers. Now, the traits of turkeys people are going to look at in this class are going to include feather color, size, flight ability, quality of meat, number of eggs laid. And in class, we're going to be able to get close and personal with turkeys because we're going to be able to see videos Mrs. Bradbury has made of the specific turkeys that we're going to be looking at. And then we're going to be uncovering some genetic mysteries related to these birds. So, in the genetics blended learning unit, we're going to do a flipped classroom, which means that students are going to be learning some of their information outside of the classroom. So, first, we're going to start this unit with a YouTube video that I've created, and students are going to be understanding what to expect in the unit. Then we're going to be learning about science in general and nature of science. That is through a YouTube video, also an Edpuzzle activity. Third, they're going to learn about DNA and the structure of DNA, RNA, amino acids using an online citizen game called Philo. Students are going to also be using their computers throughout this whole experience. Now, the whole idea of this blended learning unit is that students will be able to learn some content outside of class and then be able to ask questions and do activities inside of class that will allow them to connect what they're learning with the content. So that's it for my vodcast for today. I hope you have a good day. Bye.